Alright, starting another Scars of Meridian, M12 draft Swiss, and opened a Stinger Fling Spider, which is quite nice. Although I don't like to play green too much, but I think this 2-for-1 effect against all these flyers which are normally played, although last time I played the Stinger Fling Spider and I didn't see many flyers I could sting out of the air, but nonetheless I take that here. Oops. Okay. And another 2-for-1. Although this Sphinx is very interesting too. A 5/6 flyer. Although if I continue picking green, I might end up with a plummet or two. A 5/6 flyer. But I would already jump into a second color, which I maybe don't want to do here. Although I like to play blue quite a lot. Sphinx or slime? What did this destroy? Artifact, enchantment or land? I take the 2-for-1 and stay in green. Hope to draw a overrun or something later on. Well, of course, the Vampire Outcast is quite a good card. Although I could take the boots to stay out of a second color. Fog is not that interesting to pick it here. So I think I take the vampires. I could see a Doomblade or so in one of the next packs. So vampire it shall be. Or the Swiftfoot boots. Could try to stay with the colors and take... I try that today. Not to jump over all colors. Hunter's Insight shouldn't be the worst. Four. Rampant Growth could be acceptable too. I think I take this Hunter's Insight here. Don't know if the Sundial does anything for this deck. Think the Greatsword might be nice. Green seems to be cut now, so I will soon have to choose another color, but well, a second equipment is not the worst here. Putting this on a one of those wolves, hexproof or something, might be okay. Okay, a dual land for a possible red splash. Any Incinerate would be welcome. Or a Greater Basilisk, another Death Touch creature. Or some mana acceleration in green. Of course, the Greater Basilisk carrying a great sword seems not the worst. Or the land. Or cutting green more here. Oh, it's cost sword. Okay, it's another 5-drop. I think I take that. Well, if I had seen that coming, don't really want two of those Greater Basilisks. Maybe the Autumn Whale as a sideboard option against blue-black decks, or blue or black decks. So yeah, I don't want two Greater Basilisks, they don't do that much. Okay, mount. Does this actually kill enchantments? Interesting. But I think a Vastwood Gorger is something I could play one of. 6 mana 5/6 is quite big. Nothing in my colors here. I guess I don't want my opponent to smallpox. Court Slayer. I wonder why this card got reprinted at all. Are there any indestructible things in this? Well, you can at least destroy, so you can regenerate, but it's so expensive. I think I'd play that. So Fog came around. I will take one of those. Don't need a second one. Let's pick this elemental and a elixir. Ha! And a sundial. Still, I don't see much reason to play a sundial. Maybe if you play mana bugs and this private sanctuary and everything, then you can play this curious card too. So, okay, I think that Autumn's Veil is sideboard, so I hide it for now. The Fog, well, one of those might end up main deck, probably not, I think. A Vengeful Pharaoh and a Timely Reinforcements. So would I go green-white or green-black? What do you think? Which of those cards is the better? The rest is not so great. I wonder how much is it for the Vengeful? Yeah. Vengeful. So what was it? Selling, no buying. Vengeful Pharaoh. So they tend to value the white card higher. Because this is, as far as I remember, one or a half ticket. I think it's even one ticket. So maybe this card is the better one. But there's of course the Doomblade. I think now I'm screwed. Would I splash this Doomblade? Or reinforcements and Doomblade, splash two colors? No, bad pick. Should have taken the Vengeful Pharaoh and could have been happy with that. I don't want to pass the Doomblade following the Pharaoh. So maybe I splash both. Green deck splashing Doomblade and reinforcements. I don't know, the spider would be nice, but I don't give this black card away. Okay, yeah, great. Destroy target black or white creature. Green or white creature. Exactly the colors I'm considering to play here. A tapper is great. I think I go green-white, splash black. Herbalist Elite is fine too. I think a tapper seems to be... Wow, so okay, maybe white was the right choice after all. Although black keeps coming freely too. But the Oblivion Ring is, well, great. Nothing else to say. And the Stinger Fling Spider again. Not too bad here. I would agree to play a Sacred Wolf. I don't play enough black mana to play a Consume Spirit. So I guess at least don't need another Hunter's Insight. Although I should probably play the Hunter's Insight, which I picked main deck. Stampeding Rhino is fine. Okay, so probably I can't splash that red also. I might think about playing Stave Off. Should I get rid of one of those 5-drops for the Stampeding Rhino? Of course, the Rhino is easier to play than a Greater Basilisk from the mana cost. Stave Off is a fine trick. Well, yeah, I take the trick here. Pick some white as long as I can here. Titanic Growth, also, although Naturalize would be okay too. Should have at least one Naturalize in my sideboard, I guess. Although I've got the Acidic Slime, so that's not so problematic. At least one card which can destroy enchantments. So maybe, although I don't like the Runeclaw Bear, I should just take it for mana curve reasons. And there I could have had a Stave Off. This time, though, I think I take a Rock Egg. Shade. If I splash Doomblade, well, its activation costs black mana, so I think I don't play it. But, oh, I need 4 drops, as it seems. Divine Favor might be playable. Let's pick that, don't play it. Demystify. Okay, there's my sideboard Naturalize. So I could need some 4-cost spells. Or some mana acceleration. Doubling Chant, whatever could we double? This one. The rest is totally mixed, I fear. So Arachnus Web should be rather the card which I can take. Of course a Mana Lead would be fine too, or a Rampant Growth. But I think I need an Arachnus Web. Another removal. Okay, I got quite a lot of enchantments. I think I might play the Favor. I thought I took a black enchantment, so I didn't. Okay, so I for a moment I thought that Fan Golem might be the card to pick here. If I splash black, Gravedigger could be an idea, which is a 4-drop, but I think the Cutshell Troll as a 4-drop is good too. I think I don't want to be too dependent on black, rather need many good green cards. And there's another Rampant Growth, maybe one of those two will come back. Plummet. Okay, so this time I won't take the dragon, though I always like to take a Splash Dragon, which worked quite okay the last times, although one time I really was color screwed because of the 3 mountains I splashed. Divine Favor if I had taken the Thrun Golem, but this way I think Spell against Flyers. could be more helpful. I think it would not go main deck. Okay. This 4 mana spot troubles me a bit. Unfortunately, I didn't see... Oh, Spirit Metal. I didn't see any... what was it? Overruns so far. I love Jade Mage, but I think Spirit Mantle is just absurd. Chandra's Outrage, of course, is great too. And 4 drops would be welcome, but this is the wrong color. Acidic Slime, another 5 mana drop. Another 2 for 1. Could take this flyer. But I think killing my opponent's stuff could be fun. So a 4 mana card could be this 3/4 enters the play tapped. Don't see too much in the colors I've picked so far. Double black is probably unplayable. Auramancer if my opponent plays too much enchantment destruction, or if he just happens to kill my creatures when I cast the enchantment spells on it. I've seen that happening. Keep creature from the graveyard. That's a card that I'm probably not playing that. Rampant Growth or Mana Lead? Whichever is the better card here. This gets a land onto the battlefield. And this adds an artifact which can produce any kind of color. But I think the Rampant Growth giving a standard land might be okay. So now a Thrun Golem might even be playable after I've picked up enough enchantments for that. There may be another one. 1, 2, or a Reclaim. I think the enchantments will be the way to win here. Okay, had I seen that coming, I had taken for a change the other card. Okay, Auramancer seems playable with that. A lot of enchantments. So, no taste. Maybe I leave the Great Sword out for the sake of those enchantments. "29 cards, still some cuts needed." Alright, so I think I wanted to play... Rampant Growth. Web, Inside, Wolf, Trollhide, Petrol Troll, Stingerfling Spiders, Slimes. Don't even know if I play the Basilisk, but a Gorger seems okay. Do I want to splash one Doomblade? Lawkeeper, Spirit Mantle. I think a Stave Off is a nice trick. I think only one Favor, one Auramancer, one Oblivion Ring, Reinforcements. Could play both Auramancers. Okay, So the 4-drop spot is quite awkward, and I've got only 11 creatures. Two drops are totally no creatures. Okay, I think timely reinforcements count as a creature, so I have 12 creatures. So this few creatures in the low drop area means I'm leaving the battlefield completely to the opponent the beginning of the game. Don't think that's a good idea. So I need to add this Runeclaw bear, sadly. And well, I'm really starting only with 3 mana here. I think I want this Swiftfoot boots. Now that would be the 23 cards. So, do I really want to splash a Doomblade? Should take it out if I play against black, I guess. So 13 creatures. 1, 2, 3 enchantments for the creatures. 1 card draw. Okay, let's suggest. I think I want to play at least 2 black mana sources and 9 green ones. Of many small white cards, so I think I even go to 7, 8 and 2. That seems about okay. What else? Am I missing something? Could be playing this. I don't think the Sundial. The Greatsword and the Rusted Sentinel would be interesting too. This is sideboard stuff. Rock Egg might be something to remember. Fog, Titanic Growth. Well, I don't know how well I drafted this, but let's find out in the matches.